Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to Decennium SMP. Just wait for that timer to finish counting down. But yeah, we are back on Decennium SMP. We are going to be yeah, just digging a hole pretty much. We're gonna be doing some mining. I need to get that done. So yeah, I just need more resources because in the last stream we started building the railroad network that I wanted to build on my peninsula here, and I quickly realized how much iron I was going to require. So yeah, that's something that I need to work on, is getting some more iron, because I only have one direction of the rail done out to the bridge pretty much there. So I want to get more of that done, and in order to do that, I need to have some more resources. It's also handy to have a bunch of resources when I'm doing episodes and just get them in the stream. So I think that's what we're going to focus on. Now I'm going to empty out some of my inventory here because it is very busy. And that's also one thing that I need to work on, is actually completing my storage area, which is something that I am going to do very soon. I keep telling myself that. But yeah, that doesn't always happen, does it? Just kind of scanning my inventory here. I don't think I need all this bread. That is a concern of mine. That is taking up a lot of inventory space. So I'm actually going to get rid of that. Don't mind that. We don't need to talk about that. There was, yeah, just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Oh, we've got generic PMP monitor. Hello. Hello. How are you doing today? I don't know if he can... Maybe he's watching. Who knows? But hello to you. And yeah, I'm gonna go start digging holes, and getting hopefully iron. That's really what I need to capitalize on at this point. One thing I was sort of thinking about doing as well at some point is doing a bit of work down here. I'm still not entirely sure. I do know I want to mirror this side with this side. And that's about the extent of it. I have yet to find a ceiling design that I want to do. I've been kind of, you know, thinking about it, sketching out a few ideas, but I still don't really know what I'm going to do about that. So for now, I'm just gonna dig holes, because why not? Digging holes is fun. And this is also a mistake that I made, is digging at oops, screenshot. Digging at Y11. I shouldn't have done that. I should have dug at Y12. But anyways, let's go this way, instead of talking about the things that I messed up. Actually, I don't know if I... Look, stop pressing F2. I'm gonna have so many just random screenshots. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. I have enough resources to do stuff. So if I were to go like that, I could reach that block. And if I go 1, 2, I think I can reach that one there. Yeah, so then I would put a torch there. I obviously didn't continue this. I must have stopped for some reason. I don't recall what it was. Well, actually, the funny thing is actually, if I had dug one block up... oh, hi, Thenzi. Welcome to the stream. The funny thing is that actually, if I dug at Y12, it would actually be the same as digging at Y11 in modern. That's because the coordinates, it's the way the coordinates are read. So actually the coordinates don't start at your feet in early Minecraft. They actually start at your eye level. So it's actually one block. You're actually one block lower than what the coordinates tell you. So it's a bit tricky, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that for quite some time until just recently, actually, when I found out about that, and that was something that that I learned. So it's a little trick if you're doing early Minecraft. You have to remember coordinates are at your head. Yeah, I think actually I heard it from Bugman, maybe. It was either Bugman or Steel, one of them. In one of their episodes. And yeah, I have the chat stream, or the stream chat on the screen now. Oh shoot, I don't have an iron pickaxe. And just give me 1 second. I'm not sure if the music is too loud. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna just tweak it slightly. There we go. Okay. So music is a little quieter because it seems a little loud to me. I find that it's usually pretty good when I have it at this setting. So that's what I'm going to stick to. Anyways, back to my point where Benzu was talking about stream chat on the screen. I wanted to do that because there's a stream delay, right? So obviously it takes a certain amount of time for me to actually get the chat message before I can read it. And then the thing is I don't always read stuff right away. I try my best to. I'm trying to get better at that, is keeping on top of chat. Which is hilarious to say because I have almost no chat to keep up with. But the distraction of playing a game and trying to read at the same time is actually a lot harder than you would think. I don't know how people, like professional streamers, actually do that, but I certainly have a hard time keeping up with paying attention to the game and then also reading at the same time. But I'm trying to implement different ways of doing things to make it a bit easier on my end, and hopefully a bit easier for you to understand what's going on from your end as well. So if I don't respond right away, you know that the message has gotten there. And because of small chat, it looks like the actual Vistas logo. Yeah, if you don't look that hard. Yeah, it's funny. But anyways, I've actually been away from the server again since, well, I guess since last week I was on doing the rail. But it feels like ages since I've done, like, just, I don't know, an episode, and I guess it has been ages since I've done an episode on Decennium, because I feel like I haven't got much done, because on stream I tend to stick with kind of like the grindy kind of tasks. But I haven't actually done like a whole episode's worth of like building, like I haven't built anything new really, like new structures or anything. It's gonna be good to get back into things. I have 2 more videos which are coming out, which are kind of unusual for what I usually upload. Like they're a Minecraft content, and they're early Minecraft content, I should say. But it's just not something that I usually not a video that I would usually have. And I have 2 of those because just a few things just have been going really good recently, and yeah, it just kind of lined up that way. So I'm really excited about both of them because they're both very things that I was just not expecting to happen, I guess. So that's gonna be really fun. Just give me 1 second. My phone keeps buzzing and I don't know why. I usually turn my notifications and stuff off, but okay, it's all not important. I'm just gonna throw that out of my reach where I can't hear it or see it. Because that just drives me nuts when I keep getting notifications. I usually have most of them turned off, but sometimes stuff still gets through. There's a few more apps I think that I have to shut off because they keep on annoying me. I'm really not a fan of notifications unless it's for something really important, like texting or something. But besides that, I don't really bother with notifications. But let's just hop right into things here. We're gonna pop up here. I need to get this placed in so we can block off the lava. Just like that. And got one more block right here. Oh, White Bear, welcome to the stream. I happen to still be awake. Well, maybe it shouldn't be a welcome, but like more like this is like a, what would you say, like a meeting on, you know, how you need to change your sleep schedule. we need to talk. No, same though. Although I'm probably not as bad as you. I can't usually stay up past 12:30 before going to work. I can't get up at... I need at least 6 hours of sleep, is my point. Not really sure what this was all about, but that's a thing apparently. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's lines up right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that block right there. No, I think it's that one. Yeah. I'm very specific about torch placement, okay? It's just a thing that I need to do, okay? And just to be 100% certain, I'm just gonna go like this, just to make sure. Okay, yeah, I'm good. Now that I'm back on track again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. And start digging again. And we'll go like this. A bunch of retracted messages from Thensi. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Standing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I don't have to go to school or anything, so I'm good. Oh, okay, yeah. Then it's not so bad. Actually, the funny thing is when I was in school, I was on that schedule, staying up till like 2 or 3 at night, and then waking up at like 9 or 10 in the morning. But that was also because I had online classes, so I didn't have to really rush to go anywhere. And also my classes weren't, like, they didn't start early. Like, they were all kind of afternoon or, you know, like 10 o'clock classes, or maybe like 11 o'clock or something. Then it was like, not so bad. Just make my own sleep schedule. I did not like online school, though. That's just not my thing. It was convenient, like, to the fact that I didn't have to wake up at, like, 6 to get to a class at 8, because I could just wake up at 8 and roll out of bed to my computer. But, yeah, there's something about still going to school that I just preferred. Funny how that works. Whereas if I was younger, I probably would have thought the other way around, but you know, anything to stay home. Has been a strange year, though. I hate being around people. Online school is great. I'm not a huge people person either. Like, I'm more introverted, so then I find that kind of in-person interactions are always kind of hard for me. I have a hard time, like, just starting up conversations or, like, small talk or something. Like, I'm just never good at those sorts of things. But at the same time, there was just something about physically being at school. There was just an experience, I think, as well. That was just, that was also part of it. Plus, I've never been a fan of online testing. I've always found that it stinks. I'd much rather write a paper test. Call me crazy. But I was thinking about, there was something that popped into my head today, and I'm like, oh, I gotta mention that. I gotta mention that on stream because it would be interesting to sort of talk about with different people. What was it then? I was thinking about it when driving home from work today. So it probably had to do with drive. Oh yeah, it was about driving. It was about speed limits in different countries. Because I've been hearing there's been a lot of news going around kind of, at least the area I'm in at least, with speed limits and how they're going to be trying to implement like radars, like automatic cameras that can track your speed and give you a ticket automatically. And there's been a lot of like people talking about it and saying, oh, you know, this is not what, the way you're, you know, not good, and it's no good, and yeah, like there's been a lot of lashing back, I guess, against having traffic radars, like speed radars, put in on different roads in different areas. And then it got me thinking about the fact how we're kind of strange in the fact, I don't know if this works in the same in every country. So this is why I'm gonna talk about it. Is that, like, say the limit here. Let's go. I'm trying to think of a good road. So let's say like city streets. The average city street, at least in the area that I'm in, is about 50 kilometers an hour. That's what it's marked as, 50 kilometers an hour. I don't know what the equivalent is in miles an hour. You'll have to forgive me on that one. But let's say, yeah, it's 50 kilometers an hour. That's the average speed. And that's basically what you can assume if there's actually no sign as well. If there's no sign, they say 50 kilometers an hour is what you're supposed to do. Now, if you go out on the roads in our cities, people aren't doing 50 kilometers an hour. They're doing like 60, sometimes 70. But no one ever gets pulled over. No one ever, there's no tickets handed out. There could be a cop sitting at the side of the road, and they probably won't pull you over if you're going 70. 60, they for sure won't, because everyone's doing that. So it's kind of a strange thing, because we have this almost unspoken rule that if you're doing like 10 kilometers an hour over the limit, you're fine. But then I've heard in other countries that it's like, if you go 1 kilometer and over, then you can get a ticket. So it's like, it's weird to, like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know if like that applies in other countries or if that's just something that's here in like America, because I know in the States it works very similar, although I don't think they do miles an hour as well, so I'd assume that they do like, I don't know, 5 miles an hour over or something. But it's just interesting. Okay, so I gotta look back here. First version of Minecraft I played, I'm not exactly sure. I think it was around release 1.4 or 1.5. But I didn't buy an account until I think release 1.7 or maybe 1.8. So I was fairly late to buying an account, but I was using my cousin's account offline. So that's how that worked. 70 miles an hour here. So I'm assuming that's a highway speed then, if that's in miles an hour. Because that sounds like 100 kilometers an hour is what we would have here on our highways. At least that's what it's marked as. Again, people go over the limit all the time on highways. And it's this weird unspoken rule that, you know, you can go over within a certain percentage and you're not going to get pulled over. Weird. 70 miles an hour is 110. Wow, okay. So you guys actually have higher limits than we do. Because actually there is one highway. There's one stretch of highway that I know of near my place that is 110. It's marked as 110. So you can do 120, and usually you could probably do 130. And and get away with it. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. I just want to see where the lava is. Go from this end. Okay. But I just thought it was kind of interesting how, yeah, I guess it is like that. Because you would think a limit would be like a hard limit, like you wouldn't be able to go over. But I guess that's not, you have the same thing. You're saying you can get away with doing 80 miles an hour. So then that kind of insinuates, I guess, that you can usually go a bit over your limits as well without having a ticket. 70 miles an hour is 110 and 80 is 130. Okay. 80 is probably the highest speed you could go safely. Yeah. That sounds about right. I'm not gonna... well, there's definitely been times where I've gone 130. It's not in really, like, city areas. It's usually on, like, the highways that go way out in the middle of, like, kind of country areas. Like, when I go up north camping, I was following a bunch of people doing 130 down the highway there. Because it's just open highway, you're just going... And you can go for kilometers and kilometers, and then maybe you'll hit an exit, right? Like, there's just really large stretches of nothing. So then you can usually end up with people going really fast, and then, you know, you pull out behind them because, you know, if I'm going, who knows, if I'm doing like 200, 300 kilometers up north, I don't want to be doing... I want to go as fast as I can. And yeah, hopefully no police are watching the stream either. Oh, hello, Random Sageless. Welcome to the stream. And Monotone Hell. Welcome to the stream. It's grim up north. Yes, it is grim up north from where I am too. Lots of forest fires from what I've heard. At least the area where I was, it wasn't a lot of forest fires, so that was good. But we did have some days when I was up north where it was like the clouds and like the sky was very hazy. So the wind was actually blowing the smoke from the fires up north and blowing it towards where I was. So we actually had like, even you go to like some areas to get like nice shots of like the sunset and stuff. But it would be all hazy, and the sun would just kind of disappear into like a red ball, and then would just fade out. It wouldn't even hit the horizon. It was kind of strange. But yeah, it's been crazy for forest fires from what I've heard. But every year it seems to get worse, and we all know why that is. Good old global warming. Just rain and thunderstorms here. Well, you're in what? UK? Of course it's always raining over there. Although north of me is desert and then tropics. Ooh. Tropics. Been a long time since I've been to a tropical area. It was probably a couple years back the last time I drove with my family to Florida for, I think, a week or something. But it's not something we do regularly at all. It's kind of like a once every 10 years kind of thing. Like, I feel like it's, yeah, very rare. But I'm okay with that. We still go every year, kind of camping trip, so that's usually what I look forward to. We've had a lot of sun recently. Oh, nice. Yeah, we've had quite a bit of sun too. I don't know if I would say it's almost nice because it's actually to the point where we've been in a heat wave for like ridiculous amounts of time sometimes. And sometimes it just gets old. Just put it that way. I'm going to just go over top of this lava because it's a bit annoying. dig down. If I had actually thought this through and did this at Y12, I wouldn't have this issue. But because I didn't know about the good old issue with... hold on, why is YouTube saying errors? Why is YouTube saying errors? Okay, I think he's had a strange... I'm gonna stop this from playing back and see if that stops the issue. I might be having some sort of playback issue, I'm not sure. Let me know if you see anything being weird. I think it says, White Bear says it's lagging too. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna look into seeing why that's causing that issue. I just need to get out of this, away from this lava, because I don't want to be standing right beside the lava when I stop looking at the game. And I just also gonna check where the torch is on this side. Oh, it's over here. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'll just stick this here for now. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, I think, yeah, I'm looking at it now and it seems to be showing better rates. So, I'm not sure what's causing that. It could be the fact that there's other people on my network, and that always tends to throw a bit of a curveball for streaming sometimes. Try my best, but yeah, I can only do so much. I can't just tell everyone to stop using Wi-Fi for who knows how long. Right, I stream, so I just roll with it. Just tuned in, and the stream looks fine to me. That's good. And also welcome. Oh my goodness, I'm totally gonna butcher this. Garatil, the suspect. Garatil. I think maybe I got that right. But I might not have. Yeah, YouTube is showing me excellent now, so hopefully that's good. It's also showing me 0 viewers, so we'll see what that means. I just roll with things here. Oh, it's yeah, okay, it's fine. I think it just took a second for it to catch up with everything. And now it's fine again. Everything's back to normal. So let's see. I missed a bunch of stuff because of that lagging stuff. We've had a lot of sun recently. Yeah, I think I read that one already. I was talking about the heat wave we are having here. And then random sageless with Texas has been really cool this summer. Hasn't reached 100 Fahrenheit or 37 Celsius. Wait, it hasn't reached 37 Celsius there? Heard it reached 110 Fahrenheit in British Columbia. Oof. Yeah, British Columbia, Canada that place has been burning a lot too. I think there's been a lot of forest fires there because it's just been ridiculously hot. Like, just unbelievable. And I think it's been pretty dry and stuff there too. And then, yeah, they've been having like issues with some stuff, I think power related as well, if I remember correctly, because so many people are using air conditioners that I think it might be creating some issues for them. I can't quite remember if that was British Columbia. That might have been. I know there is one area where it's been, one city where it's been actually almost causing struggles on the electrical grid as well, which is not good. Because, yeah, especially in the midst of a heat wave, it's when you need it the most. Yeah, because we've definitely hit 37 Celsius where I live even. In fact, it was, I think, almost 40 degrees Celsius today. Ridiculous. But I work inside, so that's not my problem. My phone's I'm using my phone's hotspot, so that could be causing issues. Yeah, that might be as well. I don't know. I haven't heard from anyone else. I think it sounded like it was fixed again, so I'm not sure if you're still having issues, then maybe there's something else. Oh, nice. This is the first time in over a year I've gotten close to advertised speeds. Oh, yeah. The internet speeds. Internet providers are always ripping you off there. I'm telling you. It took a while, but we were actually fighting with our internet providers about upload speed. Because we're supposed to get 10 gigabits, or is it gigabits? Or it might be megabits. I can't remember. 10 megabits. Yeah, I think that sounds right. 10. It wouldn't be 10 gigabits. No, that sounds a bit too crazy. 10 megabits up, 50 megabits down, I believe, per second. And they were giving us 1 megabit up. 1 megabit per second up. And that, I'm telling you, I was trying to upload a video. It took just over 24 hours. I think it took 25 and a half hours to upload a YouTube video. It was ridiculous, and it was only like a couple gigabytes. Like, I think it was 14 gigabytes. So that's not like nothing crazy. It was a big episode, but it wasn't anything crazy. It was ridiculous. So I just set it to go, and then yeah, I left it all day. Or I left it all night, and then all day the next day, and then all night when I came home again. And then I finished overnight again sometime, and I believe it was 25 hours. 25 and a half. Ridiculous. Texas's ERCOT electrical grid almost collapsed. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Texas actually had that. You had that big ice storm, right? Which is like crazy. That's totally unprecedented too for Texas. They didn't have any infrastructure for that to handle it. Like, if you had that kind of storm here in Canada, like, we wouldn't blink an eye. You'd be at work no matter what. Like, that wouldn't have been an issue at all. But because they didn't have any plows or anything to clear the roads, they didn't have trucks to salt the roads, they didn't have, you know, more sanding trucks. You could, you know, you put like a sand truck and, you know, get rid of the ice and stuff. But no, it didn't really have any of that, so just a disaster. And nothing's built for that sort of freezing. Oh, and I guess, oh, I kind of, I read that, the beginning of that, but you're also saying AC usage, so it's having issues again. Because I was thinking back to the storm that hit in the wintertime. But I did not finish reading, apparently. Which is kind of funny. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. But that does not surprise me, because I know Texas gets pretty hot. Although it sounded like it was pretty mild. So, like, or I guess not mild, because I wouldn't call 37 degrees Celsius mild. Definitely enough to make you sweat. I think our EG got severely damaged back in the winter storm. EG. I don't know if I've heard that term. Is that like a... Is that like a generator? I haven't heard the term EG before. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Or electrical grid. 1 megabit per second. You got that Ethos Lab internet. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that story. A whole day to upload. Although he had a... I think he still probably had better speeds than I did because he uploaded a pretty... I think it was just the file was just really big. If I remember correctly. Still painful. Still very painful. I was actually ahead of schedule uploading, so I had actually time to upload that. Like, I uploaded it usually upload on Friday night because I'm a last-minute person and I always like to release Saturday 3 p.m. That's just kind of what I started doing, and I don't know. I find that if I tell myself that, it just keeps me on track. I know how I can kind of gauge getting stuff done during the week, and it just works. I find it's a decent schedule. It's nothing ridiculous. I never really have... Oh. Just gonna break that block underneath so it goes down. And I get up on top of here and block this lava. There was a time where my phone's internet was that slow that I'd rather go back to the 90s and use a 56k modem-based connection. Oh, man. I need to get a new phone because my phone is really slowed down a lot recently. But I have yet to actually look into buying one. I've just been procrastinating it, even though it's something I want to do. So I don't know why I would procrastinate on something that I should really just get done. But whatever. That's how things go. Eventually I'll force myself to do it. I won't really be forcing myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta make sure those torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blocks between. That's what I always do. And it seems to work for me. Ethos Lab or Ethos Slab? What is the truth? Well, obviously it's Ethos Slab. Like, come on, guys. That's not even a question you need to ask me. We all know which one I'm gonna go with. Gotta get that slabbage. Slabbage, not cabbage. Although apparently the company is changing. We're restructuring the Slab Co. So we're rebranding, I guess we could say. Ooh, you nasty lava! I was just about to walk forward. I discovered your channel yesterday, and I gotta say, it cheers me up to see someone still showing love to the alpha versions of the game. Keep it up. What version is your favorite? That is a tricky question. And I've been thinking about this for a little bit. Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. Where did he come from? Okay, did I light this whole cave up? Or is there a part of this that still is dark? Oh, he probably fell from down there, didn't he? Fell from up there. Unless there's parts of this cave that aren't lit up yet. I think he fell from up here. Because that's why I hit him with one hit. I killed him. Okay, distractions aside here. I was gonna go into... No way! No way! No way! Ow! Okay, we gotta go look into that cave, because that's gonna be causing some problems for me, I think. That's crazy. And also, apparently we're rolling the intro music again. That's fine, I guess. I'll pick up this sulfur. Or I guess, is it gunpowder now? Yeah, it's gunpowder. Favorite version. I want to talk about favorite version. I was thinking about it. And it's like, it goes like this. I like playing beta. I like it, and that's what I'm playing right now is beta. But I gotta say, my favorite version would be alpha 1.1.2_01. It's the last version with the neon grass, but that's not the reason why I like it so much. I think the reason why I like it is because it feels very complete. Like, there's not a lot in the game that's kind of like, you get it, but there's no use for it. The only thing I can really think of would probably be slime balls. I don't think there was really too much more, to be honest. And I don't know. I feel like I'm the most at home when I play that version. It also, tops... The debate would be between that version, alpha 1.1.2_01, and beta 1.7.3. And everyone knows, if you've been around in the older Minecraft community for a little bit, you'll know it's almost a meme, you could say, with how people use beta 1.7.3 as kind of like the best version of early Minecraft, because it's modded like crazy. There's so many mods for that version. It's unbelievable, really. Like, you can get basically any mod you can imagine for beta 1.7.3. It's kind of like the golden version of Minecraft to a lot of people. But the reason I'm not really much for that version is because, and it's solely because of this, boat elevators don't work. Boats didn't float up to the top. And because of that, I'm sour about it. And I stick with alpha. I also played alpha on this channel, kind of one of the first, that was kind of the first version I got started in. Not that version specifically, but just alpha in general, as opposed to beta. But I definitely like beta too. Anyways, long rant aside. And I need to go back for a second here. He said either is fine in his Let's Play. I'm not sure if that's referencing Etho's name, I think. But that's just a guess here. I'm a little late to reading some of these chat messages now. I went on too big of a rant. But that was before they removed the neon grass, was alpha 1.1.2_01. That's the last version. So not the sole reason I like the version, but it's just, that is one thing I do like about it, though. That is a neat, I guess, aesthetic. It's very unique, I guess would be the best word for it. Okay. More crafting tables, because why not? Need pickaxes, too. I clicked it. Server lag. Hold on. Okay, wait. I don't remember. Did something move there? I thought I saw something move out of the corner of my eye. That was strange. Okay. Anyways. For a second, I thought I just made a stone hoe there for a second. But, I was mistaken. And I think so was the server. Okay. 1.1 has the gray screen crash. Neat. And 1.1 was the version that they just found recently, right? I thought I remembered seeing that. There was a whole event for that on Omni Archive, because that was a lost version for quite some time. That was really cool that they found that. Obsidian is useless. That is true. Although, I would argue it almost isn't, because it's like the indestructible block, so you can use it for, you know, maybe useful in some sort of TNT kind of based ideas. And it's also great for if you have a friend. Well, I guess would you play that version of Minecraft as multiplayer? Probably not. So maybe that idea doesn't work. It is a great trolling method of putting a block of obsidian on top of the chests. So you can't open them. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, sir. You were not invited to this stream. You must leave, or I guess I'd just kill you. That's not how I treat all my viewers. It's just these ones are particularly aggressive, very aggressive viewers. Even better, Nether got backported. Oh, okay, so they're working on some mods. But then again, when aren't people working on mods? There's always someone working on some sort of mod. It's like, ooh, gold. I have about 1,400 mods in my 1.7.3 archive. I believe that. I very much do believe that. You don't have to convince me, because you can search beta 1.7.3 mods on Google, and you'll find tons of results. It's crazy. And you just have to go on to, like, Reddit or something. You can get a whole bunch there. Or what would be another site you could just go to? It's ridiculous. There's so... Oh! Oh. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. Repair. Got him. Easy. Easy money. I'm just gonna pick up this coal as well, because I can never have enough. Beta 1.7.3 has so many mods for it. I'm so behind on chat. Oh my goodness. I gotta just stop and read. 1.6.6 is pretty interesting, though. Yeah, that is actually was another version that I was sort of thinking about, too, was 1.6.6. The one reason why I really like that one, old cobblestone texture. Not a big fan of the newer one in beta 1.7.3, but I'm living with it. I was actually considering using a texture pack when I updated to 1.7.3, but decided to opt out of it, just simply to keep it vanilla. I did, however, decide to go with Optifine. Believe it or not, Optifine existed in beta 1.7.3. The zoom key even existed too, so crazy. I've also got a developer copy of the Aether for 1.6.6. Cool. I knew about 1.1.1 being found a few days before it was publicly announced. Ooh, so I guess you were maybe in on part of that conversation, I guess. That's cool. What version do you think is the worst version of Minecraft? Oh. Yeah. Honestly, gonna be quite controversial. Controversial. There we go. Pronunciation. Gonna be quite controversial, but I'm not a big fan of where the game's going to this day. I find it's just becoming a bit... I don't know. But I see why they're updating it, right? But then it's like, at the same time, I feel like it's just becoming too much. But that's just my opinion. I don't think there would be a version that I just would say would be the worst. I just feel like as the game continues to add more and more stuff, you can kind of lose the balance between what the game is offering versus what the player has to do and gets to do creatively, right? Because I feel like you can add a lot of blocks and colorful blocks and stuff, new blocks, but at what point does it become like too much, right? And that can kind of have an effect on the creativity of the player as well, right? I don't know. That's just sort of my mentality on it. I wouldn't say that it's like I wouldn't play the modern versions. I just find them less enjoyable to play, personally. And I guess I could say the worst version of Minecraft is the version, like, I don't know if it exists or not, but I'm sure it does. It would have to be the version of Minecraft that would just, you'd press play, but it just would crash right away. Because I certainly wouldn't want to play a version of Minecraft that just doesn't work. So there we go. Worst version of Minecraft. Oh, I click the play button, and it doesn't boot up. Only found about that version when Ant Venom made a video. Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that video too. That was pretty cool. It's always cool when big creators like that kind of, you know, recognize some of those cool events that happen in our community. You've read Ant's scripts 2 days before the video was released. Wow. So I guess did he like send it to a group of you guys to make sure it was like accurate or something? I'm assuming is sort of how that worked. That would be Scott Amato's archive. 12W18A was the version that merged client and server together. Cost a lot of lag. There we go. Laggy versions of Minecraft would be another worst version. Because it's no fun playing a version that just is lag. Wait, how did I get charcoal? Or was that what I was carrying? I don't know. Sometimes I wonder. Also, I think there was a bit of a lag spike at some point there. You might be getting a bit of lag incoming. I'm not sure. That might have happened already. I'm just gonna leave this redstone. I don't even... It's too much work. Current Minecraft is an oversaturated mess. Agree. I agree. You know what? Call me crazy, but I'm a simple man, okay? I'll have a lot of fun playing with a game that doesn't have a lot in it, but lets you just kind of be creative with how you can interact with it. Like, I love early versions of Minecraft because it forced you to do some crazy stuff with what you had. Like, if you look at some of the things that people were doing in alpha and beta Minecraft, it's so much further outside the bounds of what the game was designed to do. Yet, yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's so much easier to do those sorts of things when you have the components already kind of in the game, right? Like block update detection, let's just say, for example. You have observers now, right? So it outputs a pulse when it sees a block update. But they were making block update detectors like that already in beta, believe it or not. I think the first bud switch that I remember seeing was from XIII, and it was in beta 1.7 when there was pistons. That was the first, I think, way that you could make a resettable block update detector. You could do it beforehand even, utilizing water basically to update, but those weren't resettable. Just interesting. Gotta agree with White Bear, 1.3 sucks. I honestly, yeah, I wasn't around for that era, so I don't really know anything about that era. So it's gonna actually be interesting when Decennium continues to upgrade, you know, to later versions of Minecraft. I mean, beta 1.8 is gonna be coming out pretty soon, right? Because if you think 10 years back from now, still 1.7.3, but I think September or October or something is when beta 1.8 is. And that's a version I really haven't touched, so it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how things change and how I have to figure it out almost. It's almost going to be like a new game to me. Hold on. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a second here to stop and read chat because I'm so far behind and I feel bad. Or Ratil, the suspect. Yeah, it felt choppy. That Minecraft, or yeah, after that Minecraft always felt choppy. NetherRain23, hello, welcome to the stream. And my toaster hated it as well. Yeah, running Minecraft on a toaster is always tricky. Sometimes you gotta upgrade your loaf of bread in it, and then that will, you know, make it run smoother. For me, Alpha 1.2.3 is the worst. Okay, interesting. The thing is, Ant is technically part of our community. That is true. You do see a lot of old content from him, so yeah, I guess you could say that he's part of the community. Has been heavily involved in Golden Age Minecraft for the last 2 years or so. Okay, that's good. Yeah. I really enjoy modern Minecraft as well as the older versions. It's rare to see a game developer allow their players to use pretty much any version of the game outside of Steam. That is true as well. We are very spoiled that way. To be able to just, you know, boot up whatever version of the game we want. We are very lucky. Which version is more revolutionary? Beta 1.8 or 1.1.0? Or 1.0.0, sorry. I would not know. Someone in chat might know better about those versions. I know that at some point in there you get the Ender Dragon. And I also know Beta 1.8 is a huge update though too, so I couldn't say. I really hope the server gets updated to 1.9 pre-5. Is there something special about 1.9 pre-5? Please do go on, White Bear. 1.0 didn't really add much. Beta 1.8 was the big jump towards a different direction. Yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking. Because I know Beta 1.8 adds like the whole new hunger system and such. It adds I think new cave, like I think it adds the mine shafts and stuff, if I remember correctly. Mine shafts and ravines, maybe? I was reading up a little bit on it at one point. Agree. Beta 1.8. My favorite version of Minecraft is 1.7.10. I've been hearing a lot of that too. I've been hearing that that's kind of like the new Beta 1.7.3. It's kind of like the new version that's kind of like the one to play. Like if you want to play, you know, not modern, but not like really old either. That's where you go. And I believe they have a huge mod repository as well in those versions. Beta 1.7.10. Or release 1.7.10, I should say. I'm so used to just putting beta before everything. That's how much I play these versions. It's almost ingrained in my mind at this point. Weird. I also missed something here from Miko Gulu. Welcome to the stream. New person there. Like to address people, you know? The only pre-release version of the game with Bucket is the only pre-release version of the game with Bucket and Optifine. Interesting. 1.0 was pretty much the second part of Beta 1.8. Finished it up. Yeah, that sort of makes sense. I can see how that would sort of... You know, it was kind of the big wrap-up before they released it publicly. Or, I guess, it was already kind of publicly released, but it just wasn't, like... officially released, I guess is the word I'm looking for, not publicly. Beta 1.8, always enjoyed... Cat! Beta 1.8 was when I started playing, but I always enjoyed the simplicity of older versions, especially Alpha. I like old versions of Minecraft, but I'm not a Minecraft veteran. Well, you can add me to that boat as well there, NetherRain, because I didn't start playing until release 1.4... or 1.5-ish. I don't know if that's veteran or not. Maybe some people would consider that veteran. To me, it still feels like veteran would be like anything pre-release. But I don't know. That's just my thinking, I guess. I began playing in late 2017. Okay, so a bit later on, but yeah. 1.7.10 has always been like that. September 15 is beta 1.8.1. I'm starting to think about that, and 1.0, what that means. The end, for example. Yeah. Thought it was September 14. September 14 equals 1.8. 15 is 1.8.1. Okay. I'll warn you, end dimension. Oh, it doesn't have the Ender Dragon in it. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we'll have to figure out when we're going to schedule the Ender Dragon fight. It'd be so cool if we could have, like, the whole group on. The 1.9 pre-releases that had the round sun are the worst versions of Minecraft. Veteran. Oh, yeah, that. 1.5 was in 2013, so you're kind of veteran. I have the semi-veteran I guess status. There we go. Words. Yeah, 2013 sounds about right. Oh, you sneaky bit of lava, trying to get me from beside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, this one. Although it's so bright there, you almost don't need a torch. The round sun was interesting. I don't know what this round sun is, so I'm gonna have to look into that. I consider people who played before 1.8 a veteran. I started playing on beta 1.1 or beta 1.1_02. December 7th, 2011. Neat. Sorry, no, January. Beta 1.1 is December 2010. Yeah, there's some date stuff. I don't know the dates for all these releases. Oh, man. I started playing in February 2012. I consider myself... Oh, diamonds! Yeah, boy! This is the first set of diamonds we found. This is ridiculous. Honestly, I'm wondering if the fact that I'm in basically alpha chunks is kind of messed me up. Because that's basically what I'm in right now, is alpha chunks. These chunks were generated in alpha when the server was in alpha. But yes, let's pick these up because that is super epic, actually. Just making sure. Just making sure. Don't want to burn them. That would be very sad. Go like this. I'm just going to dig all around just to be sure. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice. I'm going to dig around a little bit more just, you know, just in case. Maybe Minecraft will be generous. It appears not. That's a shame. Well, 2 diamonds cannot be complained about. I'm going to leave this like this too. And I think I gotta go empty my inventory because this is filling up. Yes, it's nearly 3 AM for me. Please forgive me for that. Well, if you need to go to bed, White Bear, you go ahead. Your sleep is probably more important. I'm not a Minecraft veteran. I only started playing Minecraft on 0.27 survival test. Yes, yeah, definitely not veteran, you know? There's so many people who played before that, it's unbelievable. How could you even think about calling yourself a veteran? That is so veteran. Dias! Yes, the Dias. the new diamond texture in 1.17 looks awful in my opinion, and I'm not usually quick to hate on changes. I agree with you there too. I'd also probably hate on just a lot of the textures, to be honest. But, I have mixed feelings about it. I think it's just mostly the fact that those textures have a lot of nostalgia and stuff in them. So seeing them go kind of stinks. But yeah, changes come, and that's the way that the game is moving, right? It's constantly changing. So you can't really hate on it too much, because they're just kind of doing their job. But I do agree, I'm not a fan of the new textures. Am I a veteran enough with the latest... Veteran enough with the last version that functions very closely to alpha? I mean, I would say if you're in beta or alpha, you're for sure veteran, in my opinion. I hate all of the 1.14 textures. I started out really liking them, and I've kind of changed my opinion on them to be more or less that I'm not a huge fan of them. I mean, they're not horrible, but it is definitely different. And now that I play basically old to alpha and beta Minecraft for the most part, without really touching newer versions anymore, then I just, yeah, I didn't, I kind of changed my mind on that. Here we go. No, we're not going to bother with coal. I really just need iron. That's what I'm really after. The torch trick is not working. Okay. We gotta get a bit closer. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna take a quick drink of water. I've had a stupid amount of caffeine, so that's why I haven't fallen asleep yet. Yeah, I don't really have caffeine late at night. I usually don't have a coffee after... when would I say I usually stop? Probably 8 o'clock would be the latest I would drink a coffee. After that, I'd do decaf. I was still really wanting a coffee. But usually coffee is more of a morning thing for me. Have it in the morning when I get to work. Put a pot on right away. I think it's cool that they changed up the ores for colorblind people, but they did say they'd keep the diamond texture the same. Yeah. Yeah, I can see how that would work for accessibility, having kind of a different texture. And I get that. I kind of wish it was like a toggleable thing. So like if you didn't want to have there was an option for people who wanted them to stay kind of classic. But then again, that's what texture packs are for, so people are just gonna make it the way they want it. Oh, Nether Rain, PL, join the game. There we go. 0.27 was in 2009. Yes. So definitely veteran right there. Can't really argue with that one. Okay, let's finish up this. I think this was where I was supposed to place the torch. Hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. I've spent so much time looking at both textures, I barely noticed the changes. The beta 1.9 pre-5 gravel texture is the worst gravel texture. Oh, yeah, that's right. They change it, don't they? I think I remember that texture, too. Or was it... Is it the same as how it kind of stayed? Did it stay for a while, or did they change it again? I don't remember. Because if it stayed the same for a while, like for a long time until kind of like the retexturing again, I wasn't a huge fan of that texture, the gravel texture there. Wait, did I? Did I overshoot? I think I just overshot. Okay. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Here it is. I just missed it, too. I didn't extend the tunnel, that's why. So that's fine, I guess. Okay. I didn't even have it particularly late. Oh, okay. It was just a lot of it overall. It just needed to make a built-in resource pack instead of forcing it. Yeah, that would have been nice. I think that's what I would have preferred for the textures. But yeah, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and people will get on board with it eventually. Most people are pretty okay with the new textures, so. And otherwise, you just make a programmer art, like Random Sageless is saying there too. Just make a programmer art one, and people are gonna update their texture packs, and you know, you can find something online probably. Just means that you have to go out of your way to get it, but. It's all before 1.14 though, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I was sort of thinking I wanted to build kind of like taking the new textures and kind of, you know, for like the nether kind of items, you could kind of swap out the base of the block to be the old netherrack texture and stuff. And I was going to try to do it at some point, but yeah, then I never really got the chance. Man, this gravel is being a bit glitchy, and it doesn't like doing my torch swapping method. Usually I like to stick a torch here. But, it doesn't always work. Okay. We're good to go. Until we hit the lava again. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm so ridiculously picky about my torches, and I just can't bear to not be. I have to. Can't even stop myself. There we go. Wait a second. Okay. Need to make sure I know what's going on here. If I want the 1.14 to 1.16 ore textures, I need to use an external resource pack. Yeah. Yeah, it is a bit of a shame that way. It would be nice if Mojang kept some sort of programmer art, like, equivalent kind of texture pack going. But... yeah, they don't seem to do that. The lag is being a bit annoying because I saw it, just did it again on YouTube, and oh, hello, Netherrain is back online again. Long night. Oh, you want me to sleep? I can sleep if you want. Okay. Yeah, I'll just quickly grab a bed. Just give me a moment to get back. Get back to my base. I can also probably start smelting up some stuff. So much coal everywhere. I'm so tempted to pick it all up, but I don't want to be here for hours either, just doing 2 runs. Although I am going to be here for hours, because it's already 1 hour, 19 minutes, according to my count here. No more creepers jumping out. Is there any slimes in here? Sometimes there's slimes just dead in, like, floating items just sitting there. So then I just pick them up. Because, you know what? Why not? Oh, hold on. I'm just going to stick those here. I'm going to just grab all the cobblestone. And I guess I'll grab the ores as well. That is not bad. Not bad at all. I wonder if in 10 years people will talking about how 1.16 was the last true Minecraft version. Like how they do with the pre 1.12 versions. Or 2012. I would not be surprised, to be honest. Actually, you know what? I think I have a whole bunch of furnaces. I think I have a whole bunch of them down here. I can't remember if I moved them. People are always looking back. It's kind of a nostalgia thing, right? It's whatever you started with. So if you started with you know, early versions, then you'll have a nostalgia for it. At least that's the way I figure. Although I guess yeah, I didn't. I mean, I was around for these versions. I just didn't know about it. I wasn't part of that part of the group who was playing it at the time. Don't I have a bunch of furnaces? I do. I'll just stick that there. That's fine. Because I want to be able to stick some items away in my chests here. I might as well have the furnaces here too. We'll just go like this. I'm not going to worry about making it perfectly efficient. It's going to be 1 item. We're wasting 1 item. We could smelt 16. But either way, never going to be perfect, so. Why do I care? I'm going to make another furnace wall. Always need one of these in your world somewhere. It's just a wall of furnace. The burnace. I have so much coal anyways, so I'm not even going to care about efficiency. Well, this is why we have global warming. We're all just smelting too much. We gotta smelt more efficiently. All the people making those mega smelters. Blame it on them. There we go. Oh, also, this just reminds me. Oh, here's nether rain as well. Oh, sorry, dude. I got distracted. I'm going to bed. I swear. I'm going to bed. There we go. I'm in bed now. And that means I can take a water break again. Yeah, creepers. They do be creeping. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but I find it funny how interesting, or funny, interesting. I think it's funny or interesting how everyone has their own opinion of it. Oh, I'm big dumb. I'm big dumb, guys. I didn't put enough coal in these. There we go. Now that should be enough. Oh, got to go. Okay, see ya. Okay, that's smelting up. Get all that iron. Look at that. Anyways, what was I talking about? It was talking about, oh yeah, how things will be in the future. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see. Oh, I was gonna go grab whatever's down here as well. I think people will, like, it will kind of creep up as we go. But there will definitely still be people who stick around to really old versions. But there will always be, like, I think, I wouldn't doubt it if, like, 1.12 became something big again, right? Because you see that actually a lot already, even with certain server communities and stuff. Like, you heard with, like, 2B2T. Everyone's heard that. Or Psycraft was also a 1.12 server. I think they're thinking about, or maybe they already have updated. So there's always going to be like the next kind of good version that people are going to stick to. It's going to be interesting though how it changes. For sure, for sure. Look at all this iron though. I'm gonna craft that up into blocks. Because that's what I do. This. Look at that texture. Not as good as like the old alpha one. That's another thing. I liked the old mineral blocks from alpha 1.1.2_01. The way that they are textured is very unique. It's very unique. So I'm definitely a huge fan of that. Also, the fact that you can store stuff in your crafting grid in alpha is really nice as well. I can't remember when that was removed, but I definitely appreciated that feature. Actually, I'm gonna just stick this in now. And gravel. I don't know where I'm even sticking. I need to really get better at organizing my stuff. I need to finish my storage area. That's something I need to do really, really soon. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. I need to spend more time on the server just doing episodes and stuff. But anyways, let's head back down for a little bit longer. Unless, is there anything else that I wanted to do? Also, I'm gonna get rid of some of that dirt. I mean, we could just go look around too. It's been a while since I've kind of toured around the server, see if there's anything new going on. I mean, we have more iron. We could work on the rails a bit more too. Because I feel like going back down to the mines would just be depressing. I want to go out. I need to be out above the ground. I think is a good idea. Because in the last stream, we built up the rail. In fact, I should have stayed down at the bottom. But it comes up here. And actually, do I want to kind of conceal anything here? Or how do I want to do that? I want to get up here. I'm trying to think. Actually, maybe I was going to swap these out with torches too, redstone torches, because I had levers all the way down. I think I did torches the rest of the way. Yeah. I was going to swap that out as well. 1.12 was the last version before the flattening, where they completely changed up the code and IDs and such. not to mention the major changes in 1.13 to 1.18, so that's a lot of mods and servers on that version. Yeah. Yeah, precisely. With the whole change in performance, I think really kept a lot of people back. Like this. Make a few more redstone torches because I think I'm going to need them. We'll go swap out those levers. And also, I'm gonna grab a minecart as well. Oh, okay, there we go. Coal, charcoal. This is charcoal. Stack those two together. The one thing that bugged me about this was that they're the same texture. And I think that was just always how it was, but I feel like that shouldn't have been that way. You shouldn't have two items exactly the same texture, in my opinion. But they did that with the pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns for a while too, but they fixed it, so... Oh, I was gonna grab a minecart. Forgetting things. In here. And I have a bit of sulfur as well to throw in the chest here. There's a flower here. I don't recall the flower being there before. It wasn't that chest. Oh, it was this one. There we go. We are all good. Still got our fun for the whole family thing here. I don't even know what to call that. It's just one of those things that it happened. Don't know why, but it exists. So we just roll with it. Sometimes I just think of things and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's kind of funny. Or I just do things and it's like, oh, that kind of looks funny. We'll turn that into a bit of a bit or something. Charcoal had the same texture for the longest time. I remember that being that way for years. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it was like that just forever, pretty much, until they did the texture change. Then it was, you know, different. So I can appreciate that. Look at all these levers everywhere. I don't know why I decided to do levers instead of redstone torches. It's basically like the same price to make them. Guess I just didn't have enough redstone on me. 1.6 is one of the most underrated Minecraft versions. Trying to think, I guess 1.7 was the update that changed the world, wasn't it? So then I guess that would be why people, you know, they always want to go for the bigger update. I don't know. Kind of weird that way. Oh, I have a bunch of gold here too. That is neato. I'll grab one of these cooked pork chops because why not? Why not? And we're gonna head over to the shopping area, so we might as well take the rail because I can. I still have yet to fix that switch. In fact, actually, that could be something that I do on a stream sometime too. If I had thought about that earlier today, I probably would have done that, but there's not really going to be enough time for that now. Because I don't want to go too much longer, as it is getting quite late. There's the base, though. Wait, hold up. Hold up. What was that? What was that? Little side door. I feel like I need to go back and look at what's in that side door, or it could just be a cave with nothing there. Oh wow, there's a lot of mushrooms there. Okay. In we come to the station. Into the station. Ah, YouTube, why are you like this? Why are you showing me errors? Why are you causing buffering? Crazy thing. This is definitely Oh. Looks like the metro is expanding. Look at that. We got north. Definitely some stuff going on, that's for sure. Neat. That is cool. Now we're in spawn now, so we should be able to just... I want to look around and see if I saw anything different. It doesn't usually change too much around spawn, but I guess I really wanted to get over to the shopping area to see what was going on there. So we'll head over in that direction. What could be behind the secret door? I wonder. See, you're making me curious now. Now I need to go back. I'm. You know what? We're gonna go check it out. We're gonna go check it out because now I need to know. Someone's poking that it could. Maybe, who knows what it could be? Who knows, right? It could be like a whole secret stash of slabs or something. Like the value could be endless, right? Like unbelievable. Here's the Slabco, the not Slabco, and the Stabco. Always interesting to come down in this area here. I want to check out Favorito's shop though, because he always seems to be swapping stuff around. He's got bones and cacti. He's also got a good log shop as well, because he does per iron, 1 iron for logs, 24. Okay, TNT help. 8 per iron. About 150 blocks. Wait, what? Warehouse, 1 slot per iron. Oh, this is just, okay, random stuff, I guess. Wait. TNT help. TNT. Block. Break. Place TNT on T. Break O blocks. Light TNT. Instant 5x5. Okay, this is some sort of information that is... I'm confused, okay? I think this is supposed to be how you can dig out an area really quickly and easily. I'll definitely have to try this. TNT blocks a side to take out, and it mines out a 5x5 area. Huh, interesting. And then TNT 8 per iron, about 150. I don't know what about 150 block means, but okay, that's cool. We know we can get TNT now, which is interesting. Gonna head over here. We've got different colors of stairs. That's right. He's got some sails even. The good old Slabco and not Slabco. I think we're planning on doing something with this in the future. But we'll have to get together and record something for that soon. The best fiend. I mean, I'm getting close. I'm getting close to the end of my diamond sword, right? It's halfway, but you know, it's getting close. I wonder if I need to chop down a whole forest. That would be something interesting to do. Anyways, take a look around a little bit more. Actually, I want to go E. There's an E over there. I want to go see what's in that secret door. I saw a secret door, and I need to know. Perhaps it stores the true original creator of Minecraft, Hatsune Miku. There is a spider. He is following me. Now he isn't. Okay. Hello, everyone. You're all so interested. They just want they're coming to say hi. They're saying hi to stream. Everyone say hi to all the mobs that are trying to kill me. Smile for the picture. Say cheese. Okay. We need to know. We need to know. It's probably just into a cave with nothing in it. Right? It has to be. Right? Spiral staircase. Do I need to be recording? Where does this go? Or is it just might be just a mine or something. It's probably just a mine. Wow, this actually goes down quite far, but I guess it's super slow because it's the spiral staircase. Honestly, who makes spiral staircases these days? It's a big hole. A big hole. I walked all the way down here to find a big hole. Where? And oddly, wait, what's... Oh, it's lava. Ooh. Ooh, look at that lava. Why is this dugout so square and so, like, is this... Hold on, I'm... Is this, like, are these specific... Oh. Oh. I know exactly why someone will want to, you know, dig up a whole area underground specifically, you know, with specific chunks. Shoot. I'm big dumb, guys. I'm big dumb. I hit it with the sword. The slime chunk. It is. I don't know why I hit it with the sword. That was not the way you're supposed to do it. Don't hit slimes with swords. They do not mix. They don't like that. Well, that's very interesting. And I guess that means that if I need slimes, I can come down here. Although the efficiency of this is kind of reduced because there's bedrock here. And unless spawning rules changed kind of down the road, I don't think mobs can spawn on bedrock. Could be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure that never changed. Now I'm gonna just go like this. I'm gonna face the same way and just go like this, so I don't need to turn around. Now I'm thinking with my brain head. Look at me go. Gonna just keep doing doing this. That was actually a lot faster than going down, that's for sure. Well, that's interesting, I guess. Very interesting. I probably shouldn't go down there though and take it because it's unless I find out who made it, because maybe they want to sell it, you know? Because I'd buy it. I'd, you know, with the pistons and stuff, the sticky pistons. He's going for a little bath because he was on fire. How does it feel? How does it feel to shoot me and miss? You missed. Haha. Anyways, we're hitting 1 hour, 45 minutes pretty much. I think I'm going to start wrapping it up. It is getting a bit late. And, yeah, I think my voice is pretty much dead. But I guess we'll test this out and make sure that this is still working the way that it's supposed to. riding all the way from the intersection right there, the transfer station. We'll ride this all the way into Gyrations Peninsula. Or that's what I'm calling it right now. I don't know if I'll come up with like a proper name for the place. But Gyration Peninsula is the name for now. But this is epic already. It's so cool that I can just go all the way from there, all the way to here. And all the way down to my base. And bada bing, bada boom. Look at that. Now we're here. We're back. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in and for coming along for the stream. It was tons of fun. Great having some conversations with you guys. And yeah, I'm hoping that I kind of do this more regularly again. But we'll see how it goes. I take it week by week. I don't specifically say every Monday that I do this, but I like to say that I try. So anyways, thank you for coming out. Have a good evening, morning, afternoon. I guess midnight. A good sleep if you're sleeping at the same time as watching. I don't know. Wherever you are in the world. Thanks for coming out. And we'll see you in either the next episode or the next stream. Bye for now.